Hello everyone, today I'm going to do unboxing, first impression, and later in the video I'm going to do a review because I will continue this video. I purchased these headphones on Amazon warehouse, so these are used like new condition. So that's another thing I wanted to see is what kind of condition these will be in since they're not brand new. Now the headphones I'm talking about are HS60 Pro Surround made by Corsair. These headphones work for pretty much all the consoles and of course the PC. So we got PC, Mac, mobile, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, and Switch. Now the 7.1 surround sound only will work on the PC, on the computer, and it is Discord certified. Now let's go over the box first, and then I will unbox, and it says never miss a beat. And here is the back of the box. Now we can see it's been taped here. It's a little bit damaged, so that's the box. We'll see how the headset is. And here's all the specs if you guys want to pause it and read all that. And let's unbox it and see what kind of condition they're in and if everything came inside the box. Now I'm a little bit nervous because the box does look a little bit beat up, but let's see, let me pull this out. And we have a couple manuals, and let's put this on the side here. And let's see. Let's first see the paperwork. So we have warranty guide. We have the safety information, and we have this looks like some kind of startup guide. And let's see what else came inside the box. Let's see if I can pull this out. Alright, so it has a little plastic strap that's gonna hold everything in piece. And here we go. This is for the PC. I believe this is what they use for surround sound. And we'll open that, but this one looks like pretty much brand new. And the next thing, we have the microphone, like sponge that goes on your microphone. And now we have the microphone itself. And we have 3.5 millimeter. There's some plastic on the microphone. It would appear it hasn't really been used. Maybe somebody bought it, just didn't like it and decided to return it. But I guess let's see the main thing. Let's see if it's good condition. And let me just make sure I got everything. All right, so that's everything. Let's put that on the side. Here we go with the headset. Now the headset itself, I mean, honestly, it looks pretty much new. I don't see anything. I don't see no scratches, no dirt, nothing, which is a really nice thing. And there's also some plastic, which I will remove on each side. So I guess whoever bought it, they just probably didn't like it or changed their mind, or who knows. But headphones themselves, they look pretty much new. Now you can extend them, and these headphones are on ear, so your ears will go inside the cups, which is something I love. I don't like headsets that go on your ear because your ear starts hurting after a couple hours, so I like when they go inside. Now the cable itself is, let me see if I can take this off. Now the cable itself is braided, it's pretty long. And now let's look at the buttons. There's a few buttons here, and there's a volume control. And I believe this would be, yeah, it is. It's a mute button, so that's kind of nice. Now the button itself doesn't feel that nice. Kind of feels a little bit, I don't know, it just kind of feels a little bit cheap. It doesn't have that clicking thing, so when I press it, it just kind of goes inside. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it kind of goes inside. Not bad. I mean, I wish it had a little bit of a click to it, but all right, so I've been using these headphones for about a week. I wanted to really test them and give you guys my honest opinion. So I've only been using these headphones on the Xbox Series S, so I haven't tested the 7.1 surround sound. I don't have a gaming PC, unfortunately, but this is the adapter that comes that you can plug into your computer, and then you can download their software, Corsair software, and enable that 7.1 surround sound. And as I mentioned, I haven't used it, so this will be review of just using it on the Xbox, like PS4, PS4, Xbox, or Nintendo Switch. Now, another cool thing about this is if you don't want to use mic, you can just unplug it. And they also provide two of these little plastic pieces, so you can end up, let's see if I can do this. You can just end up pushing it in. I'm not sure if I'm doing it the right way. I believe I am. And here we go. You can just end up pushing it in and closing the hole. But if you do want to, of course, end up using the mic, so you just plug it in. So it's easy to take it out and push it in anytime you want to. Now, the mic itself is very flexible. You can move it around. It's like a wire, so you can put it in any position you want. Now, the best thing about this headset is its quality. I think it's built very, very nicely. The materials they use are really nice. You have this big cups. Wearing it on your head, the ears just go right inside. So there's literally no pain on the ears. You can wear this for 2, 3, 5 hours. I've literally experienced no pain, either on top of my head or on the ears. With previous headset, I would feel some pain on top of my head from wearing various headsets. And sometimes if the cups are too small and my ears are kind of pressing against the sides, I could feel pains in my ears if I wear it for a prolonged time. Now the cups also swirl a little bit to left and right, not much, but just a little bit, so you can adjust them. And of course the headset moves up and down. Doesn't have a big range. It does have some numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not sure what that is, maybe centimeters, but they do go up. For me, it was a perfect fit. I didn't even have to push it all the way up. So as I mentioned about the quality, you have the leather on the cups, you have leather stitched leather on top. This is built from plastic, and there's a Corsair logo. And then on the side, this is metal, so it has the metal brackets that go all the way around. And this is padded nicely. It's not too soft, but it's soft enough. As I mentioned, top of my head, haven't experienced any pain even when I wore these headphones for about 3 hours playing some Apex Legends. Now, let's talk about the sound, which is, of course, very important. Now, the sound with these headphones is just okay. I wasn't impressed with the sound. Now, I had a cheaper headset by Plantronics. And, you know, when I compare the sound, this ones were louder in a way. The sound wasn't much better. So I wasn't as impressed by the sound as I was impressed by the quality build. Now, I'm not saying they sound bad or anything like that. They just weren't impressive in that sound department. Now, mic itself sounded fine. I haven't, you know, nobody told me it makes any noise or anything like that. And I also did tutorial recording, if you guys want to check that out with this mic. I believe it was in one of my previous videos. I'm going to post that video in the description if you guys want to listen to the quality of the mic more. So another thing I did like about this headphones is it kind of cancels all the other noise inside the room. So for example, I had some music playing on my computer, and with those other headset I could hear that noise, but when I put this one on, it just cancels all that music, so I don't really hear much background noise at all. And the same with the mic, it also cancels that noise, so if I'm speaking, nobody's gonna hear my music playing or anything like that. So now, one thing I didn't like as much is the mic mute button. Now, if you're one of those people like me, when you're playing, you know, online multiplayer, I don't like to have my mic on all the time. A lot of times I would just keep it muted, and you know, if I'm playing a mobile shooter, if I have to say something or tell them position or anything like that, I would unmute it, say what I have to say, and then mute it again. Depending, if I'm playing with friends, I would leave it on 24 hours, but if I'm playing with random players, I would just mute it and just turn it on. So when you reach, let's say you have it on your head, and when you reach your fingers, it's kind of hard to find this button. Maybe I'm not used to it yet. And then what happens is when I'm looking for the button, I would just increase the volume by accident, because when you place your finger here and then you're trying to look for that button, you just end up you're just turning this wheel and ended up increasing the volume by a lot. So that was one of my complaints. I do like when they have it on the cable, when they have those options on the cable. That's my preference. Now, another thing is, which always kind of gets me concerned, is because this is fully attached to the cups, and I'm always kind of afraid that I'm gonna jerk the cable and just pull it out or something. I had some bad experience with that with the regular headphones, where I would just jerk the cable and then it would just break off. So that's one of my concerns. I'm not saying this will happen, and the quality of the cable is really nice. So I'm not saying that will happen. That's just one of my concerns for future use. Other than that, this is a really nice pair of headphones, very nicely built. Now, I'm gonna assume that if you do play it on PC, the sound of them are going to be much better because of that 7.1 surround sound, and maybe you can adjust some settings. Now, on the Xbox itself, there really isn't that many options to adjust anything. You can get one of the softwares, I believe it's Dolby, where you can a little bit adjust, but not really. So this were basically just plug and use the headset. You're gonna have that sound and the mic. So there really isn't that many adjustments to the console use if you plan on using them on console. If you plan on using them on PC, I believe there's gonna be a lot more adjustments and much better sound. So thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.